officially, let's meet you
My,
for
my name is
record purpose.
Honorable Olaniyi Gbenga, Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development.
Nice meeting you once again, and nice being in your office to take this interview. All right, sir. Ondo State, and this is Physical Planning and Urban Development, Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development. So, sir, quickly, a lot of people don't know what is happening outside Ondo State, and since you're the commissioner, please briefly tell us something about this ministry.
Thank you. The Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development is charged to look into the structures that is being put in place within the state. It's not even within the capital alone.
Right.
It includes all other urban cities and even rural settings of Ondo State, such that we'll be able to meet the, we'll be able to meet all the standards that is applicable in anywhere in the world.
Yes.
We will not be lacking in any physical structures. So it entails the urban renewal, enforcement,
Right.
and master plan, building control.
Right.
And in terms of urban renewal, that has to do with regenerating most of the decaying cities, decaying settlements, such that, over the years, there's constant development
Right.
because the way buildings are structured in the past, the facilities that are there, the infrastructures that in the first in the original settings will
Yes.
start changing because there's nothing that is constant in the world. So we need to bring in more modernizations to some of all these buildings and so some of these structures or settings that are already archaic.
Existing. Okay. All right, so moving forward, Ondo State up to this time, would you say there's any changes right now?
Of course, there is changes inside. His Excellency has approved it. Honorable Lucky Orinsan that has approved it that there should be a
Right.
master plan for that place.
Right.
And we are working on that. And I'm very sure very soon we'll be able to achieve that. And once the master plan is done, so many other investors will come in
Right.
because we'll be able to break the areas to residential, commercial area. So many other facilities will be input to that master plan, which
Right.
I believe that the investor will like to come and take advantage of.
Sir, let me quickly interrupt you there because the way you are talking about Araromi, it seems it's going to be transformed into tourist center for more investors and more visitors to come into Ondo State.
Yes, that is our target
Okay.
because we are looking towards a situation that Ondo State will live up to the international standards.
Right.
More particularly that we have the natural resources there, like the beach.
Okay.
You understand me? There is a very beautiful beach in Araromi, and this is what we encourage even international tourists to
Yes.
visit the place, to take advantage. I mean, to come and take advantage of the place. That perhaps maybe immediately after the elections, all these things will start kicking off. Because I must assure you that Mr. Governor has a very good and beautiful plan for Ondo State.
Right.
And even currently, recently, we visited part of the urban renewal that we visited one of the sites we believe that can accommodate modern neighborhood market. And even Mr. Governor took time out of his tight schedule to come and see the site we have chosen. Governance involves a lot of cost, but notwithstanding, we will approach it from the angle of affordability. That is to say, what are the facilities that the state has in place that we don't need to
Go too
acquire
far to acquire another
properties
one.
and
Yes.
demolish all those things. What else are the facilities that is on ground that we can convert to neighborhood?
Right.
So we have taken Mr. Governor to the place, he has seen it, and I'm very sure he has has consented to it, he has agreed to. I mean, he is looking into it, and he has never raised his objections to that. So
Right.
these are the things we believe we can see that are in pipeline. That I'm sure very soon that Ondo State will know that we are actually lucky indeed, because we are
Yes.
planning all these things to ensure that uh, we live up to the expectations of our people, the electorates.
All right, sir. I let me see if we can get the answer from you here. He's already the governor of Ondo State. Must it be until after election before we start seeing signs of what you had just enumerated, sir?
Well, like you said,
Yes.
uh, government is a continuum. You
Yes.
understand me?
Yes.
But there is always a time for incubations when you plan something
Okay.
and the time of execution. It's not even about
Germinations.
until when it becomes the government. It's already a sitting governor.
Yes.
We mind you, we have all these things in the budget, and it's already gotten to a stage of planning. Down is in the stage of execution. Mind you, this is just a ministry that plans.
Yes.
You understand me? But Mr. Governor in certain area is touching the life on daily basis. Roads are being constructed.
Right.
Like if you go to other roads, you will see those roads. Works are going on
Going
there.
on. Yes.
So it's not waiting. Ours is to plan for
Exactly.
Mr. Governor. This is our own planning because this is a ministry of physical planning.
Yes. An urban
So an
development.
urban development. So
Yes.
ours is just a planning. The execution is another aspect. But
Yes.
the execution is going on, is being carried being carried out at the Ministry of Physical Planning. And works is going on
Yes.
without
Any delay.
any delay, whether we are going to election or not. You
Yes.
understand me? So those ones that he has laid his hand upon, I pray that he will be able to conclude it, like the road,
Amen.
particularly the roads, and I'm sure he has approved the construction of many roads.
Okay.
Like I, I told you, the works are going on in the dualization of other roads
Oda Road, yes.
and
Okay.
some other roads too.
Sir, you are really answering the questions very correctly, but let us still see if the road networking would be the solution to a lot of things, because connecting different places and different cities will actually bring in investors. So road networking,
Well,
what is your take on that, sir?
we cannot underestimate the importance of road in anything because apart from the fact that it allows connectivity between
Yes,
communities, it's a basis for commerce and industries because
exactly.
goods are moved from the rural area and the industrial goods are moved from Lagos or from port to the hinterland
Yes.
for productions. So good roads is just a basis for development, and I'm sure we're not lacking on that aspect.
As well. All right, sir. Okay, sir. The local government autonomy, what is your take on that? Because this is working hand in hand with the state government. What is your take on the local government autonomy?
The federal government has gone to court
Yes.
and they have ruled that there should be autonomy. And Mr. Governor is working towards that too. Very soon, they're going to put a democratic local government
Chairman
chairman in place.
in place.
So I believe that we are working, Mr. Governor is working along that line too.
Yes. Because the development will start from the grassroots,
Yes,
especially.
yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. It has been an interesting time out speaking with the Honorable Commissioner, Physical Planning and Urban Development in Ondo State. Sir, we really thank you for this time out, and we thank you for giving us your time to speak on what is going on in and around Ondo State. And we hope to see more development. Lastly, sir, what is your message to the people of Ondo State right now?
City governor
Right.
who was once an acting governor and now a governor. So he doesn't need to learn when on to learn on
The
on the
nitty-gritty.
nitty-gritty or act of governance.
Yes.
It's just getting there and kickstart. And all the job, he knows the wage bill of the workers, and he has been paying that regularly. So I would just say and appeal to the people of Ondo State that whatever it takes, let us ensure that the continuity is guaranteed, that all sons and daughters of Ondo State that are 18 years and above, that has the power to vote, must come and make sure that they vote massively, and ensure that uh, Honorable Lucky Orimisan Ayetatiwa is returned and retained in the power by
Yes.
God's grace.
Amen. So that what he has started, he will be able to complete them
Exactly.
for the people of Ondo State.
And even do more.
And even more.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm tempted to take you further on that, but let us just leave it there.
Thank you.
I believe the governor will definitely do more by the grace of God.
Amen.
Thank you so much, sir, for bearing your mind out on this to us. We wish you the best in physical planning, Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.